I guess we can wait and see if she awakens.
Yeah. Second time's a charm.
Second time's a charm, even though it's usually the third time, but let's hope it's not the third. Hello? Professor Saren! Professor Saren!
If it's the third, it might not meant to be.
Truly. I can only be so patient.
Yeah.
What
Oops.
exactly are we going to be asking her? Just
Um,
like how to fix it? Or what do you want help with?
more of like how to fix it and explain the situation going on.
Got it. Got
I don't know
it.
if they know already. I don't know if
I'm
they'll snitch.
unsure. I do wonder though, do you want me to talk about what happened most recently?
Um, probably best to explain all the occurrences.
Got it. Including your eye.
Yeah.
Got it, got it.
Do I have the book? Oh, I do.
Let me ring the bell again.
Do you think they hear it from all the way up there?
I don't know. I feel like we would have seen a public missive if so. Hello, Professor Saren, are you awake?
Meow meow.
Speaking in her language.
I don't know if that's offensive or not.
I don't know either.
We've moved on to stage 2.
Stage 2.
Well, come on in.
Good morning.
You go. It's yours.
Well, why don't we go have a seat?
We haven't spoken in here in a while.
Yeah, it's been a bit. Let me set up a space.
I like the ceiling.
Same.
Thank you. So, what can I do for you?
Have you heard anything about a certain student going to like a beast form type thing?
No, I have not heard anything of a student.
No way! No way! Not the sun taking her! So, plan B. How do we do it? How do we do this?
Maybe you just gotta write a long letter.
I can't believe we got so close and it didn't it didn't work.
Maybe we just got Belloc. It's just a weird topic to bring up.
No, understandable. I guess just be very transparent with her. How did you do it with Della?
Well, she was interrogating me about my past. uh, because of the aqua situation, she started asking me about like if it happened before, and then I had the spill about my mom, and then it went on from there.
Well, don't tell her that you killed your mother. We don't want that.
No.
Just talk about how there's been an incident. Do you have the book on you?
Yes.
Then I would give the book to her, let her read it, see what she can make of it, say that you've been dealing with these symptoms, you've come close to hurting others. Close.
Okay.
Anyways, no, I have not heard of a student doing that.
Okay. I've been having symptoms. I'm second chair. I've been having symptoms of this book. It's. I'll let you take a read of it. It's a little like 30 pages, but I've been having
Let's
symptoms of all
see.
that.
Right. Hmm. I have heard of such a thing, but and you say you are experiencing these symptoms?
Yes, I've gotten close to harming others, but not fully. I don't know if you noticed my eye,
Hmm.
but
Yes, well, it's not really my place to question looks. Hmm. Okay. So, hmm. I have an idea of a possibility of how to fix it, but I personally wouldn't be able to accomplish it as I am at the moment. Would you mind if I brought in someone else?
are
Um,
what would be the cure?
Well, as it is a plague of the mind. So,
Yes.
truthfully, I am quite certain that, while this is a bit unethical, mind control, to be blunt, is a simple yet effective cure.
Like
I
oh,
I understand that it can be a bit scary to, well, relinquish your mind to someone else. But I do believe it is the most effective way to solve your affliction, or at least put it on pause until it can be properly studied.
who is it that you wish to be involved?
Well, the only person I would trust with such a thing would be Professor Krypton.
It's funny you should say that. She was trying to help Mathias, and, well, She can't.
She told me to come to you.
I don't think she really thought about the idea of mind control.
As a
Rest assured.
bystander, I don't feel comfortable with Professor Cribden going into his mind. I don't think that's...
I can understand that. The other option would be we solve your problem and I guide you through how to do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. So, now we do have to figure out how to regain your magic.
I can tell you how I lost it. I made a contract with a demon, and I broke said contract. And it hasn't been the same since. I can still do witchcraft, I can still make magic elixirs. However, channeling
Yes.
it is harder than it ever has been. I can sometimes get a beam for a few seconds, so I know that it's still there. It's just not as powerful as it was.
Yes. Something like that. Be able to manipulate mana outside of you, but using your own would be nigh impossible.
Like a wall blocking it?
Contract. Ooh. Who did you make the contract with?
He is no longer part of the land of the living.
Okay. That poses a unique situation. Normally, if you break a contract with someone, they can nullify the contract afterwards, which would redeem any downsides. However, since he has passed, the magic behind the binding of the contract lies sort of in your own mind.
So it's
and
mental
body.
blockage.
Well, kind of. It is real. The actual blockage is real, however, it's binded to you directly. What we could do is essentially the same thing we attempted to remove that curse, if you recall.
Yes.
Now, it didn't work for her because there were too many safety blockages put in place. However, with a simple contract, we could just force it out of your system. There's nothing physically rebinding the contract and holding it to you. Since he has passed, he cannot supply any mana into the contract. So if we can just kill it, it'll be gone.
This is all gibberish to me. I don't know anything about magic.
Okay.
However,
Yes.
I have been, I suppose I should tell you since you are my student, I have been sick for a good while. And it has been difficult for me to regather my mana.
That's
To be
why
honest,
magic
even
can't help us.
since that incident, I only feel about halfway full. So I would likely require someone else to assist with that procedure.
Understood.
Who's as skilled as Rose?
It really doesn't matter who it is, so if you have someone in mind, that would work.
Perhaps it could be the closest link that was to the original contract holder. I
Well,
could perhaps ask Candaris.
Scanners do magic?
that could work. In fact, supplying his mana should actually allow the contract to freely leave, since it would recognize his blood. That could work. Actually, it could work better than if it was just me.
Okay, then I can reach out to Candaris. What exactly should I ask of him? How should we go about this?
Truthfully, I would be upfront with him that you had made a contract.
Oh, he knows.
Okay, well, tell him that we're simply performing a magic ritual to free you of the constraints of that contract being broken.
Okay, I can do that.
Yes. It shouldn't cause him any pain. I will be the mediator between him and you. My body will simply be a conduit since I know how to manipulate the mana.
Okay, so I'll talk to him, get us together, do that, and then I can help with Mathias's issue.
Yes, I will be able to guide you through the process of putting a mind control spell on him.
What?
As long as you trust me to do something like that.
Yes, this is your choice. Understand that while I am suggesting this, it is in no way legal. This is dark magic.
Oh. What would the mind control do exactly to this other side of me?
Okay, so what this spell does is it imposes up to 3 rules that you must follow. So let's say one of those rules is you are no longer allowed to intentionally harm another person. Even if you were to turn onto the feral side, your body will be adverse to harming someone. You will no longer even feel the urge to do so. The moment you intend on doing it, your body almost feels afraid to do so. Sometimes it can hurt if you try to power through it, but that only excels at preventing you from doing it.
Okay.
Other rules can be imposed, such as because it is mental and your body is aware of when it's turning, there can be a rule that once you turn, you simply fall asleep. And there are parts of mind control where you can affect your memory, such as forgetting certain events or even remembering ones you shouldn't. So a rule could be placed that you remember everything from when you're turned, and that could help with researching the condition.
I'll have to think on it before I make
Yes,
a final choice on it.
it's not a decision you should make lightly. This is serious. You are putting your life in someone else's hands.
My sister. Okay.
Oh, well,
Then we will
we'll
figure out.
we'll still take care of your problem, and
Yes, of course.
if you do decide to go through with it, just let us know, and we will do so.
Okay. Shall let you know as soon as possible.
Of course.
Thank you for being so open and helping us, Professor Saren, and I hope your affliction is taken care of soon.
I'm managing, thank you.
Of course. Anything else you want to say?
I hope you do get better and it's nothing too serious.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye. Are we going? Are we going? Okay.
Oh, this is
wrong
the
way.
back door.
Back door.
You had thoughts about it?
I don't like the idea that you'll never be able to harm somebody. Say what if a home invader comes in and is trying to murder you? Are you going to sit there and go? I don't like that idea.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, if it comes with 3 simple rules, I'll fudge the 2 rules, and then the main one will be, you'll just never be feral. You'll never allow that to happen, because the other day we were able to pull you out of it. So it has to be some sort of mental thing, and if we can just nip it in the bud instead of having these 3 rules, I think maybe something like that can happen. Or I don't know, maybe there's something that maybe I can link myself to you, or I just something different.
Like, maybe if you link yourself to me, you get like some sort of alarm in your head.
Perhaps, or maybe I can talk with Professor Saren and see if these rules are interchangeable, because if we're talking about controlling, well, Celica's curse is something to do with control, and she, from what I know, she can't show emotion or else something bad happens. So if that, there has to be something that keeps it at bay. So if Professor Saren can help me get my magic back with the help of Canderous, then I think it's worth a shot to roll up my sleeves and look into what I know for dark magic. Maybe I can even make my own spell. I mean, Professor Saren's made her own before. It's not that hard. I just...
Mind control
If you
seems like a
don't...
big deal.
Yes. And with it comes the utmost trust. And if you don't want me doing it, I totally understand.
Rose, I trust you with my life.
Okay, I would have been a little sad if you would have said no, but I'm glad that you do.
There would be no other option.
Well, I promise that I won't make you do any silly dances. I won't, like, have a trigger word, and then if I say, like, penguins or something, you just break out into a jig. I promise I won't do that.
Okay.
It would be funny, but I wouldn't do it.
I trust you.
Now I need to speak to Canderous, or could try to summon... No, I have thought about it, about perhaps, I don't know, holding a seance. But what is he going to do from beyond the grave? I guess maybe we can talk about it, and maybe that could sever it, and maybe Canderous can be a part of it since he's the living organism, but I don't know.
I didn't even know that talking to the dead was the thing. I was just like...
Yeah, I mean, there are ghosts. There's phantoms all around. It's not unlikely to be able to talk to his ghost.
That was...
You just have to do the right spell.
Yeah, and are you sure you would want to do that? There's
If it
a lot
means helping
unsaid.
you, then yes. I don't care how much it hurts me. He is gone, and that's not something that I can change. However, what I can do is to help you so you don't join him. So, I'm going to speak with Candace. Maybe I can get a belonging of Cassian's, because normally you need that for a ritual. And maybe I can do it without Professor Saren's help. I would still ask Professor Saren to be there, obviously, because Saren already knows about it. But I don't know if you could tell, but her magical energy is very low. Her saying that her energy was at half, that's not true. I would give it about 20-30%.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her.
It's probably why she hasn't been around much.
I mean, that now makes sense. When do you want to speak with Candace? I don't know when he's going to be around next, but we can try to plan something for maybe this weekend.
Hello.
Oh, good. Ooh, all right. As I was saying, when do you want to try and do this? Because I'd like you there. Sorry, a thing in my head just went out my head. That was scary. Fucking claws. All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah. When do you want to do this?
I'm down for whenever. Whenever you're free, realistically. And
Well,
as
I
well as Candace.
can. What I'll do is I will try to get in contact with Candace, see exactly when he can do it, and then we can go from there, basically.
Okay. I'll be with
Alright.
you every step of the way. As long as you're with me every step of the way.
Of course, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm glad that you're not going anywhere. None of us are going through this alone. I do wish Vestwing could be more involved, but honestly, she deserves a break.
Yeah. I don't want
Let
to.
her have fun with Dante. Also, I didn't mean to be a sneak or anything, but I heard y'all's conversation.
I saw you.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
She never did.
No, she did not.
I don't want her to not go after Dante just because I'm upset about Cassian. Sure, I don't really like the guy. Sure, do I think it's a bit weird that he decided to take the face of it instead of Candace, Cassian's fucking twin brother. But there's a lot that sketches me out about him, especially his fucking secret basement. But also, Vespin is older than me. I can only say so much, and I have only said so much, until I just have to let her be happy. And I hope that she just doesn't think too hard about it.
I feel like I'm like in between both of you, with you both sharing how you feel about each other, and I'm just like, do I say this one? Do I say that?
You can be transparent with me. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Well, she wants. Okay. She wants to be there for you, but she doesn't know how to because she thinks you're putting up a wall. And she doesn't want to go after Dante because she thinks it's gonna hurt you. But she wants you to know that just because she's seeing Dante doesn't mean she doesn't want to be there for you and love you still as a sister. Like, she really wants to be there.
No, I definitely understand. I mean, truth be told, that conversation that we had at her estate, I think I'm finally starting to feel normal again about it. As long as I don't talk about it, I'm normal. And that's just something that she's gonna have to live with, that I don't want to talk about it. And it's gonna be a while before I feel comfortable opening up about it. And that's something I'll probably talk to her about truthfully. I mean, I don't need you playing fucking telephone. But I definitely was a bit, not harsh, but I
She
don't
didn't
know.
tell me what
I just
that conversation was.
I got so overwhelmed with everything that she wanted to walk me back to my state, and I told her it was probably not for the best for her to walk me back. Just because, you know, I know this about myself. I like to be alone when dealing with issues because I don't want to trouble you or Veswin or really anyone. And also, it just helps me process it better because I get angry when I'm upset, and I never want to misplace anger above you. So.
I think Betsman is trying to learn the space part.
Yeah. It's fine. She's always been more cautious and she tries her best to she's too overly considerate of how everyone feels and
Definitely.
too I don't know. Walks on eggshells like around me when she doesn't need to. Like she cares too deeply, which you would think is not like is a good thing, but it is a good thing, obviously, but she hurts her own feelings sometimes, and I feel bad about that.
She needs to put herself first.
On God, which is why I don't really want to involve her in any of this. I think what is best for her is to enjoy her time or what time she has left, especially if final exams are coming up with Dante.
Right.
And yeah. I mean, for God's sake, the girl ran away. She was so stressed out she ran. So I'm just gonna let her be calm. But thank you for telling me. I'll make sure to reassure her that I'm okay and that, of course, she can still be with Dante.
Please.
Of course. I will. I'm sorry you're hearing it from both ends.
I want to be there for you guys, but then I'm like, but
Yeah, no. No, you're fine. All right, well, I'm going to retire.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, bye.
Bye. Poppy's over here.